Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing with makeup, tons of new makeup. We have new releases, we have things that aren't so new but are new to me, and I'm super excited. We have a lot of good stuff, okay? I snagged up the new Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. We have the new Makeup by Mario concealers. I have the new LYS setting spray. We have a bunch of products to try out today. So if you guys are interested in seeing the look like we end up creating and my thoughts, first impressions on all of these products, then just go ahead and keep watching. As you can see, my brows are already done and I have primed my face. I used the KVD Pore Refining Lock-It Primer. This is like a hydrating pore primer. So like it's supposed to like give you like a blur look but keep your skin hydrated. So I have that on my face. Ooh, so this is the thing. I don't know if I want to start with the eyes or if I want to start with the face. I think I'm going to start with the eyes because I don't know how shimmery and how like the fallout is on this palette. So we'll start with the eyes. Like I said, I got the new Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. This is how the packaging looks like. And then you have the information in the back. And let me show you guys the palette. Honestly, you guys, this is the first time I've purchased the palette in God knows, I don't even know how long. When I saw Natasha Denona do the swatches on this palette, I said, wait, is Lawreen gonna be buying an eyeshadow palette? Like, I have not purchased an eyeshadow palette, I think since, I wanna say the last eyeshadow palette I purchased has to be the Makeup Shayla one by Dose of Colors. Like, I don't know any other eyeshadow palette I've purchased. Like, it's been, I haven't purchased an eyeshadow palette since last year. Kid you not. So this is my first palette of this year that I've purchased and I'm super excited. This is how the actual palette looks like. It's very, very pretty. I love the packaging and how it's nude and neutral. And I'm not normally a cool tone girly, but when I saw this palette, and the shimmers, oh my God, did one just come out? Oh no. So I turned it upside down and one of the colors literally just came out. So be careful. I'm gonna see if I can push it back in. Okay, let's try this one more time because the shadow just fell out. So maybe don't turn this upside down, but this is how the palette looks like. I'm gonna try my best to keep it right side up, but this is the shade that fell out. So I don't know if it's not pressed enough, but anyways, this is how the eyeshadow palette looks. It is so stunning in my opinion. What really caught my eye was the shimmer shades. Like the mattes, they're cool. They're not really my tones, but the shimmers, I love shimmers so much and I love Natasha Denona's formulas. And I don't really have like a neutral palette. Like I'm such a warm, bronzy, orange, like brown, orange kind of like color girl. And I have lots of palettes that have color, lots of palettes that have warm tones. But I just don't have one that is strictly cool tone. And I thought this would be a perfect palette to have. So I'm going to go in with my base. I'm going to use my P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 2. Just so that I can give my eye a nice neutral base because these colors, especially the mattes, they are a bit more on the lighter side. So I want to give my eye a lighter base so that the colors can at least show up and pop. I'm just gonna use my Sephora translucent powder and just set my eyeballs. Going to go in with the first shade. I'm gonna do Vogue, which looks like this. And one thing about Natasha Denona's shadows, they are really pigmented, so I'm not gonna do like a super duper dramatic look because it is daytime. But I will try to use as many colors as possible. I might return this palette and get a new one because I don't like when eyeshadows fall out and then I have to be very like careful and gentle, like nope, 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 nope. That's the Dusty Rose color. It's really hard to kind of see it on my skin tone. Well, you can see it in person. It's like a light purple kind of color. It's like a light pale dusty pink kind of color. Like I said, I don't normally do an all cool tone look, so this is a first for me. But you know, there's a first time for everything, right? Most of these shades are lighter. It's like really grays. Like the only dark shade, honestly, is Silhouette, which looks like this. It's like a dark grayish muted brown. So I'm gonna take that and just a little bit and go on the outer edge just to give me some kind of definition to the eye before we move on to these shimmers, because honestly I'm not going to use the other mattes because that's just not the look I'm going for. They're more on the grayish side and I'm not trying to do a gray look today, so I'm going to try to use as many shimmers as I possibly can. That's pretty much it that I'm going to do with the mattes. Like I said, I used the shade Vogue, which is this one right here. It's like the most warmest color in the palette. And then I went in with Silhouette, which is the dark brown. And now I think I'm gonna use, these three shimmers. I'm gonna go in with Ella. So I'm gonna go in with Ella, and then I'm gonna do Muse, and then I'll do Sheen on the inside. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do these three right here. So I'm gonna go in with Ella, which is like a brown, shimmery brown color, and just apply that onto, it's like a brownish silver color. Because I'm trying to keep this like more everyday. I don't want it to be too dramatic. So, oh yeah, that is so pretty. Wow. And see, this is why I wanted this palette, because I just don't have shimmers that are like this, like that are on the cooler tone silver side, but still have that bronziness to it. And that's why I think this palette is gonna do so well. And it's currently sold out. So people were anticipating this palette. Like the girlies wanted this palette because it is not even available on Sephora. So I really like that color. Yeah, it's really, really pretty. And then just go in on the other eye. I'm gonna take the shade Muse, like I showed you earlier. I think this is the most sparkly shade, Muse, right here. And I'm gonna put that on the, like, just on the center of the eye, just to give it a nice pop. Oh yeah, she is definitely a star. Wow, like, look at the difference. Yeah, Muse is definitely the most blingy, glittery-ish shade of them all. I'm so mad this one eyeshadow fell out. Like, do I want to return this and get a new one, or do I want to keep it and have to be super careful? Oh yeah, this is so pretty. I love it, I love it. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. I'm gonna go back in with the brown shade and kind of with a flat brush and use it as liner. This is the shade Silhouette, the dark brown, and kind of go in the outer edges and kind of line my lash line, because I am going to put on lashes. I'm going to try out two new mascaras. I got a sample because I have mascaras that I'm using right now that I love, so I didn't want to get the full size, but I got samples. I got the new Fenty Beauty Hella Thick volumizing mascara, and I also picked up the new Huda Beauty One Coat Wow mascara. I'm gonna do one on each side and see how it looks like. So we're gonna do that. So the first one I'm gonna use is Fenty. I've really been wanting to try this one out because everybody in the mama has been raving about this mascara. So this is how the brush, ooh yeah, the brush is definitely something that I like. I love these kind of brushes, they're my favorite. So I'm just gonna go in on the right side with the Fenty volumizing mascara. Oh, wow. Okay. I just want to see the difference between the two, like which one's better, you know? Oh, this one is nice. She is nice. Wow. Okay. This might be full tube worthy. Like, what? Oh my god, wow. It's very rare that a mascara will like surprise me and just wow me immediately, like when I put it on. But like, look at this. You guys see that? Wow, okay. This is amazing. That's crazy. And I didn't even have to build it up. This is just one coat. Like, what? Wow. I am thoroughly impressed. Okay, all right. And I'm not gonna put too much on because I do want to put on lashes. Actually, do I want to wear lashes today? I want to wear lashes, but then I'm like, not too sure. But yeah, this is really, really nice. Like, I am very surprised. Like, very, very surprised. Okay, so that was the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick Mascara on the right side. Now let's try the Huda Beauty One Coat Wow. Let's see how this wand is on this one compared to the... Okay, so first things, this is a plastic one. I'm not a fan of plastic wands. I'm not, personally. I just prefer like fabric wands, but this is how the wand is looking like on the Huda Beauty One Coat Wow. And let's go in on the left side and see how she's looking. It's not giving me the reaction the Fenty Beauty was. I can tell you that immediately. It's not bad, but I think for me, it's because of the wand. And wands make it or break it for me. I'm not a fan of plastic wands. It's pretty, like my lashes are looking really fluffy and separated, but it's not giving me that same reaction that the Fenty instantly gave me. You know what I'm saying? Like you're seeing it literally on camera, live. And I did go back in for a second dip on the Huda Beauty. So let me show you guys the difference. So I'm pretty sure you guys can tell which one I like more. So here is the Huda Beauty One Coat Wow on this side of the eye. And here is the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick Mascara on the right side of the eye. They both look good, but if I had to pick between one, I would pick the Fenty Hella Thick for sure, because I love these kind of wands. Like, these wands are my favorite, the ones that aren't plastic, and it's a little bit thin, like it's thick, but it's not too thick, and it kind of thins out towards the tip. I just prefer these kinds of wands for sure. So I'm definitely going to be picking up a full size of the Hella Thick Mascara because I'm thoroughly impressed. Like, one coat and I was like, whoa. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and hop off camera. I'm going to put some lashes on and then I'll be right back so we can jump into the new complexion products. Alrighty, the eyes are done. They are looking like this. Really nice, pretty, neutral, shimmery. I love this palette. Love, love, love it. The only downside is the fact that my one shadow fell out, and knowing myself, it's really gonna bother me. So I am gonna return this palette and probably wait till it gets in stores so that I can actually purchase it in store. I think from it being shipped, it may be loosened, this pan, causing it to fall out, because the pan itself is loose. So everything else looks fine. It's just this one shade, but it's gonna bother me. So I'll probably return it and get another one. But honestly, nonetheless, I love this palette. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I cannot wait to play with more shadows. Just keep that in mind. Be careful with yours. I'm pretty sure everyone got theirs shipped because it's not available in stores. So just keep that in mind. But this palette is absolutely gorgeous and cannot wait to continue playing with it. But now we're gonna move on to my favorite part of makeup, which is the base. I have a bunch of new products. I picked up the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. This has been out forever, for ages. Lots of people have reviewed this. Lots of people have talked about this and love it, and I've just never actually used it. I've never really used any face products that are LYS outside of their cream blushes and their bronzer sticks. You guys know I love their bronzer stick and I love their cream blush. So we're gonna be trying this out today. I do also have my Makeup by Mario foundation on hand because we're gonna be trying out the new Makeup by Mario concealer. So depending on how much coverage I get with this, I might add a little bit of this, but we'll see. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. Like I said, I picked up the LYS Beauty Triple Fix Serum Foundation with hyaluronic acid, turmeric, and an ingredient that Lawreen cannot pronounce, so we will not pronounce it. I picked mine up in the shade DPG1, so I'm hoping this shade works for me. I did get a couple LYS products when they were having their sale. They were having like a 30% off sale. I think it was the owner's birthday, so I decided to pick a couple things up, plus the new setting spray that we're going to try out. I'm super excited about that. But this is how the Triple Fix foundation looks like. I love LYS's packaging and how they have like that triangle. I love it. So hopefully this shade works for me. So we're just gonna pump it out onto the hand. It looks like this. Okay, so it's very runny, very, very runny. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply onto the face. Do I like the shade? Do I like this shade? I don't know. We'll see after I blend it out. I might need to add the Makeup by Mario. It does look good. I think for me putting it on the face, initially it looks good. But we're gonna blend this out and see how it is looking. I do have to keep in mind that I'm dark right now because this is my summer shade. I have been out pretty much all summer long and I am as dark as I can get. So even though some foundations are probably not gonna be dark enough for my liking right now, I have to keep in mind that I will get lighter. And that not every single foundation that I have to pick up has to be extremely dark or match me right now. I feel like it's always good for everyone to have foundation shades for the summer and for the winter so that you are able to mix and match and wear accordingly based on how your skin tone is changing throughout the year. But I feel like this color is gonna be perfect for me probably in like the next month or so. Like as I'm going into winter, this shade is gonna be, honestly, this shade might be too dark for me in the winter time because I know my skin. But right now it looks like it's gonna work. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. Let me see, I'm gonna use a clean foundation brush. I'm gonna use my M439 by Morphe. And we are just gonna go in and see how this blends out. This has a lot of good reviews on Sephora. It is voted as one of Allure's Best of Beauty products, which if you get that award, your product has to be amazing if you have that Allure Best of Beauty award next to your product. So, oh wow. I mean, this is blending out like a dream. The color is nice, actually. The color is nice. Like I said, I am darker than I normally would be right now because I was out last weekend. But actually, this shade is working. It's gonna work. I'll just need to, yeah, I'm looking at the camera. Actually, this shade is great. What am I talking about? This shade is awesome. Great, I matched myself amazing. Okay, this looks really nice. Wow. It's like it says it's a serum foundation. I mean, it doesn't clarify itself as a skin tint. It just says a Triple Fix serum foundation. So I'm assuming it's not wanting to be a skin tint. I don't get skin tint vibes from it, but it does look really, really nice on the skin. Like, it's just really light. I would say the coverage is, I would say light medium. It's not super duper light coverage, but it is leaning more to the medium side. I wouldn't say it's like a full medium. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I would say this is a medium coverage, honestly. This is a medium coverage. Okay. Yeah, this is actually a medium coverage foundation. 2 pumps on the face. It looks really, really nice. Like I said, I picked up the shade DPG1. And this looks really, really good on me right now. So I'm actually really, really happy with that. It looks really, really nice. Wow. Do I even want to add some of the Makeup by Mario? Am I really trying to go for like a full coverage look? You guys already know how this wears and how this looks. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to use this. I'm going to continue to use this because I want to see how much coverage I get from the Makeup by Mario concealer, because it's supposed to be a medium to full coverage concealer. So I don't want to use a foundation that's full coverage and then we can't really see what we're getting out of the concealer. So I'm going to continue. I'm just going to apply the LYS Serum Foundation a bit more towards the center where I want a bit more coverage on my face. But yeah, this product is amazing so far. I am highly impressed. I do have some marks on my skin, especially right here. I had a pimple, one of those under the skin, like hormonal acne acne breakouts, like a cyst. Oh, I get those every once in a while. They're the worst because you can't pop it, you can't do anything. It's underneath your skin. You just have to ride the wave and let it do its thing. But it has gone down, but I do have like a mark left from it. And that pretty much covered it right up. You can still see the bump because it's there, but it did cover up the mark. All right, now we're gonna move on to the new Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Awakening Concealer. I got mine in the shade 460. This is how the packaging looks like, just simple, classic Makeup by Mario packaging. And this is how the shade 460 looks like. I hope it doesn't look too light on camera. It's more of like a neutral kind of shade. It is a bit lighter for me right now, but I think this shade will work for me like towards the end, the back half of the year. Like we're entering fall and winter, so this shade will be perfect for me then. It might be a little bit, tad bit too light for me, but the undertone is good. I like the undertone from what I'm seeing through the tube. So we're gonna go ahead and apply that onto the face. And this is how the face is looking like with the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. I love it. It looks really, really good. We're gonna see how it wears. But so far from first impressions, putting it on the face, I see why people really, really like that serum foundation because it's really nice. I like it a lot. And you get a pretty good coverage out of it, honestly. So this is how the wand looks like on the concealer. I hope you guys can see. Just a standard wand. It does have like a teardrop shape to it. And I'm just gonna go in. I'm not gonna put too much because I don't know how much coverage this concealer is gonna give me. Oh wow, this shade is actually perfect for me right now. I'm just gonna do that much because I don't know if it's like a full coverage concealer or what. So I'm just gonna do where I normally would conceal. Oh yeah, this shade is absolutely perfect. Yeah, I'm in love with that shade. That shade is perfect. If you use me as a shade reference, 460 is definitely the shade to choose because it's going to match you. Like, it's like a perfect in between of like a brightening shade and a shade that's like not too far off from your skin tone, you know? It's like a perfect in between. We're gonna blend this out and see how it looks. I'm gonna start with the forehead. Okay, it looks really nice on his skin. I like it. Now that my face is coming together, you can really see the neutral, like purple, grayish undertones from the eyeshadow. It looks really, really pretty. Actually, I like it a lot. The sun is coming through, you guys. It is a beautiful day. It's gonna be a beautiful hot day. Another hot day in Atlanta. This looks really, really nice. I really like this concealer from First Impressions. It blended out really, really easily. I love the finish. It's like not dewy, but it's not matte. It's like a nice satin skin-like kind of, it's like a satin skin-like concealer. Reminds me a lot of the same formula that you get from the foundation, that skin-like kind of look. It's not as glowy as the foundation. There's no reflex or anything like that, but it looks really, really, really nice on the skin, and this color is perfect. I'm so happy I chose the 460 color because it looks a little bit lighter on the tube, but as you guys saw when I applied it on the skin, it actually, like, the color looked a bit darker. I don't know if it oxidizes or what, but it looks a lot lighter on the tube than what it was when I applied it onto my face. Like, it's a bit, the color is a bit more closer to my skin tone, honestly. It's not spot on, but it's perfect. I love, love, love this shade. But yeah, first impressions, like, this concealer looks really, really nice. I like the coverage. I would say it's definitely medium to full coverage. I wouldn't say it's full all the way. I feel like if you build it up, you can definitely get that full coverage, but I like the way it's looking on my skin. So far everything is looking really, really nice. I'm gonna go in with my LYS cream bronzer, of course. We're using LYS products, so what would I be, or who would I be if I don't use the LYS bronzer that I love so much? Just gonna put that on all the places that I want to bronze. You guys know how much I love this bronzer. It is one of my favorite cream bronzers ever. It is so good. If you guys have never tried this bronzer, you need to. It's super duper pigmented. A little goes a really, really long way, and it just blends out like a dream. It blends out so easily. I did pick up a new color from the LYS cream blushes. This is the shade Epic, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that. It's like I think it's supposed to be like a more orangey tangerine kind of red color. Oh yeah. Oh, she is bright, honey. She is bright for sure. It's been a while since I've used these brushes. I do have one that's a different color, but I don't have any blush that's this color. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with this shade and apply it to the high points of the face. I'm not gonna take too much of it because I have more of like a neutral eye look, and I don't want to have too much blush on the face. I'm so sorry that this lighting keeps going in and out. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But I love these blushes. I know I love these blushes because I already have some and I've tried them before, and the formula is really, really nice. They're very, very blendable, very pigmented, like so good. The only formula I can think of that's better than this one, that's another black-owned brand, is the Danessa Myricks. Those blushes are top tier. Like, they're the best of the best. But these are amazing as well. It's supposed to be really, really hot today, so I want to try out this new LYS setting spray. I'm going to spray my face while the cream products are still wet before I powder, the same way that I do with my Charlotte Tilbury. So I'm gonna take the new LYS Skin Loyalty Blurring, Mattifying, and Setting Makeup Setting Spray. This is how the packaging looks like. I hope you guys can see it. It's not too bright. And let me show you the actual setting spray. Ooh, this is cute. Setting spray looks like this. So it's like a matte bottle, like a velvety matte bottle, and it says LYS Natural Finish Skin Loyalty Makeup Setting Spray. So it looks like this. Let me do a test spray first. Ooh, the mister is nice. Okay, and I'm just gonna spray my face. All right, this is how the skin is looking. I've applied all the cream and liquid products. Love the concealer, love the Triple Fix foundation. The setting spray applied really, really nice. I love this bottle. I love the mister, and I like how it feels on the face. It doesn't feel like too drying or like I just applied anything that's too heavy on the face. So we'll see if this actually holds my makeup today. I'll keep you guys updated and leave like a comment in the comment section down below. But honestly, everything that I've tried, the blush, love this color. I knew I was gonna love the formula. I've used it before. I'm loving everything. Like, it's very rare when you try a bunch of new stuff and everything is like 10 out of 10. Like, I'm really impressed with pretty much everything that I've put on my face so far. So I'm gonna hop off camera real quick and do my powder and set my face, and then I'll be right back so we can finish the eyes, do the lips, and wrap up this video. The face is finished. We have powdered. Everything looks really, really nice in my opinion. I used the NARS Quad blush palette. I use the shade Orgasm X, which is like the more hot pink one. So that's what I have on my cheeks. And then I set with one of my favorite powders, the Givenchy Prism Libre powder in the shade Poplin Mimosa, which is number 5. It's the second to deepest shade. And then I used my NARS Laguna Matte Bronzer. That's pretty much all I have on my face. And then I set my face one more time with the LYS Natural Finish Setting Spray. So we're done with the base. I'm not gonna put any highlighter or anything on because the blush that I use is more like of a glowy blush. So now I'm gonna go back into the eyeshadow palette so we can finish out the eyes. What do I wanna do? I think I wanna do like a shiny base. Is that weird? I wanna do like a shimmery color on the lower lash line. I'm gonna go with the darkest shade Silhouette, which looks like this. And I'm going to apply that into the outer corner of the eye. Like really, really tight to the lash line. Yeah, this color is pretty dark. Like that. I hope it is not too bright, you guys. It's so bright in here. I hope you guys can still see me. And then I'm gonna go in with the shade. I wanna try out another shimmery shade. This is the shade Filigree. it looks like this. I hope you guys can see it. It's right here. It's like a dark brown, bronzy, silvery shade. And I want to apply that on like the inner corner, like inside right here in the eye. Just go in. Oh, this is like a jelly-like color. Oh my God, you guys. This color is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I don't think I'm returning this palette. I cannot wait for it to come back in stock because this palette is gorgeous. This is the shade that I'm applying. I hope you guys can see it better now. It's this one right here. It's called Filigree. It's so pretty. Oh my God, the colors, I literally cannot. So I'm just taking that color and just dragging it in the lower lash line to give it like a shimmer. I've never done this before, but it looks so pretty. I'm gonna go in with the same brush and I'm going to go in with the color Sheen, which is right here. I'm really trying to hold this palette well so that this shade does not fall out. So I just put Filigree in the lower lash line, and then I'm gonna go in with the shade Sheen and put that in my inner corner. These colors are just absolutely stunning. Oh, wow. Natasha Denona has done it again. I think I used quite a few shades today, honestly. And I'm kind of dragging this up, right up here, just to brighten the inner corner of the eye. I am just, like, do you guys see these eyes? They are so pretty. I can't, like, I literally cannot. Like, I'm so sorry that the lighting keeps going in and out. I can't control it. Like, I absolutely cannot. All I have is my studio light. The sun is gonna do what the sun's gonna do. But with the way everything looks right now, this is how my face looks in person. Like, this is how my skin tone looks. This is how the eyeshadow looks in person. And now it's gonna get bright again. But wow, this looks so pretty. This palette, you guys, 10 out of 10. I never thought I would have a cool tone palette that I would love, but I think I just found it. Like, it's this one. It's gorgeous. This palette is absolutely amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my Fenty Hella Thick Mascara on the lower lash line, and then we're gonna move on to the lips. Mascara is on, eyes are looking absolutely beautiful. I love this palette. It looks so pretty, you guys. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. If you are a neutral, cool tone lover, get your hands on this palette when you can. I will also link it down below. I'll link everything that I'm using down below. I know it's currently out of stock, but when it's back in stock, I highly recommend to get it. I just highly recommend to get it. I feel like everyone would love this palette. So now we're gonna move on to the lips. I did pick up a new lip liner from LYS Beauty. This is the Speak Love Smooth Glide Gel Lip Pencil in the shade Devoted. It's the darkest shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that on the lips. This is a regular pencil lip liner. So like those old school lip liners, I don't think this rolls up. It is the actual pencil that you can sharpen. All right, so that's how that shade looks. Looks great. All right, and lastly, I'm gonna go ahead and put on this lipstick. It's the Mented brand nude lipstick. This is my favorite nude lipstick. Love, love, love it. I'm almost out of it. And for sure, I have a backup. Just gonna put that on the lips. Yep, just like that. And that, my friends, is the finished look. Oh, it looks so pretty. Alrighty, guys, that is it. That is the finished look using all brand new products. I am thoroughly surprised. I wasn't sure how this video was gonna go, what look we're gonna create. I'm very, you know, trying out new products can go very, very well or very, very wrong. And in this case, it was just my day because everything that I tried, I absolutely love. Like, my face looks absolutely stunning. The eyeshadow is amazing. This palette, you guys, I will show you guys the shades one more time. It is absolutely stunning. If you can get your hands on this I Need a Nude palette by Natasha Denona, I highly recommend. This new LYS Natural Finish Setting Spray, Love the mister, love the bottle, love everything about it so far. So we'll see how it actually holds up my makeup today. I will pin a comment down below when I post this video to let you guys know how my face wore, because I will keep this makeup on pretty much all day. So we're gonna get at least a 9 to 10 hour wear. So I will let you guys know how the face actually wore today. But so far, first impressions, love that setting spray. The concealer by Makeup by Mario, amazing, absolutely amazing. I wear the shade 460. If you use me as a shade reference, I would recommend to pick up 460. It applied really beautifully, blended out really well, and I just love it. Like, I love this concealer. Concealers are very easy for me to know whether I'm gonna like them or not, and the formula of this is absolutely amazing. I feel like you could wear it with a full face of makeup, and the formula will also look really nice if you're just wearing it on bare skin. By itself, I think it's just gonna look beautiful. Nonetheless, this is a great new launch by Makeup by Mario. I was super duper excited. I absolutely love the foundation, and now I cannot wait to pair this concealer with the foundation. I know it's gonna be absolutely beautiful. The LYS Triple Fix Foundation blew me away. I don't know why it took me this long to finally try it out, but I'm happy I did. It is gorgeous. I mean, it's like a serum. Super duper lightweight, give you medium coverage. Like, I'm blown away. Like, honestly, everything that I used today, I cannot say how many times how everything worked out perfectly. The face came out beautifully. I'm super duper happy about how everything came out, and all these products that I use. Absolutely love every single one of them. I will make sure that I link everything in the description box down below that I used on my face, so you guys can check these products out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing me try out new products with you guys. And comment down below and let me know if you guys already have any of these, or if you'll be picking them up yourself. While you're down there, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you are not already, as well as hit that notification bell so you're notified when I will be uploading next. Thank you guys once again, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Mwah. Bye.